Hey guys, it's Tracy in the Young Hollywood studio, and I am sitting. I don't even know how to introduce you because you don't need an introduction.
Oh my gosh,
Ashley
so
Tisdale,
sweet.
the one and only.
Thank you.
And we were just talking about that. You were here a long time ago, and you're like, I can't
know.
believe you guys. This is like a permanent situation.
Yeah, I didn't know you guys were staying here. It's pretty crazy.
We moved in 5 years ago to the hotel.
That's awesome.
First of all, there's so much going on in your life. I mean, we have to first talk about the fact that it's been 10 years since High School Musical.
I can't believe that.
It's
I can and I can't. It's a
Yeah.
weird feeling. It's it doesn't feel that long ago, but it is that long ago. So
It's like when
crazy.
in real life in high school when it's your 10-year
Yeah.
reunion and you're like, I cannot believe
I
it's
know,
been 10
and I
years.
didn't go to my 10-year reunion in high school, but I
was
did
gonna ask
go to
you
the
if you
reunion
went.
for High School Musical.
So that makes up for it, right?
Yes, yeah.
I mean, you just did a whole reunion with the cast and you're
Yeah.
gonna be doing a special. How was that?
It's really crazy because we're always together. We're all still really close, and
Yeah.
we'll have Halloween parties, and I got married, so they're at my wedding, and so it's we see each other all the time, and everybody every single time they see a picture of us, they're like, it's an HSM reunion. It's just so it's so crazy. We've had apparently multiple reunions, but
Every day is a reunion, pretty
yeah.
much.
But it was different being on that set the other day, just because it really, I don't know, we realize it's been a long time, but then we realize we were a part of something that was just so huge and significant, and it's
Right.
completely a phenomenon, and so it was just really kind of crazy being with each other. It was definitely emotional.
When you think back to it, was there something that you're just I can't believe that actually happened?
Yeah,
Did it turn into that?
When I think back to it, I feel that all of us have been working since and done different movies and different TV shows, and as much as we're close with all the casts that we work with, there's something very different about that experience. It was a very unique experience where it just felt special, and it just felt like all of us were so close. I think it was just really genuine and innocent, and we had
Right.
no idea it was going to be we weren't booking a movie where we're this is this big franchise. It was we were doing a movie that we were all super excited about, and it was just the fans that made it so exciting, and we literally owe the fans for changing our lives.
Yeah, and what's would you say is the number one thing that's changed about you and then about what you think about everybody else in the cast?
I think the number one change about me is I'm married now, so that's a big change.
And you and your husband are the cutest things ever.
Oh my gosh, you're so funny. And then I think the one thing, we just all have grown up, for everybody else, it's just we've grown up and we're all doing different things, and but the one thing that remains the same is the connection between all of us.
Yeah, and you actually knew Vanessa before you guys even auditioned for that, right?
Yeah, and Zach.
A lot of people probably don't know that, I would think.
I don't know,
I mean, you really have been besties forever.
We have. I knew Vanessa, we did a Sears commercial prior. We were super stoked about the Sears commercial. We went from Sears to High School Musical, that's all I'm saying,
That's how it all starts.
Yes. And Zach, I knew from my best friend Shelly. She had done that TV show Summerland with him. So me and him were really
crazy.
close, a year before. And Monique actually did a guest appearance on The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody before. So I knew everyone except for really Lucas and Corbin. And it's just kind of crazy how we all came together.
That's amazing.
I
And
know.
then you have been doing, first of all, you are the definition of girl boss. And you've called yourself
Thank
that, which
you.
you really are, because you do
I'm
everything.
all for girl boss.
Yeah, I mean, acting, singing, you have your own production company.
Yeah.
You do Young and Hungry. You now are partners with Signorelli. You
Yes,
just launched
I'm creative
your t-shirt
director.
line. Creative
so
director.
crazy. I know.
And I feel you, first of all, fashion, you are the queen of fashion.
Yeah, I am
So
someone
you knew
who
that was going to happen, right?
I mean, I've always wanted to do a clothing line. I just obviously wanted to be the right timing, and it was perfect timing. And it was really awesome just because I'm always someone who loves a good t-shirt. I'm a t-shirt and jeans type of gal. So
I am too.
it's just so much fun. And I love
Yeah.
verbiage on t-shirts. It's just fun to kind of be putting out something that you feel that day. And Signorelli had already been doing it for so long. And so it was cool because I was a fan of theirs, and I met with Meredith, and she was really excited about teaming up with me as creative director. And she really has let me be 100% in control. I changed their logo.
Wow.
Just being creative director, if you don't know what that means, is really I'm there from beginning to end. I'm coming up with the phrases, the size. I'm the fit is so important, the material to when it's actually produced. So it could be like the tiniest thing could be like off, and I'm like, oh no, we can't do it. It's like I'm really like all about detail.
That's amazing. And how do you like get inspired for because they're graphic tees, they have like really cute sayings on them.
And let me tell you, it's like we go through a lot because a lot of stuff can be trademarked. So it's like you have to constantly come up with something else. The stuff I get inspired by is really kind of being with my friends. We'll be having like a, dinner party or something at my house, and I'll just like, I'm, a huge fan of rosé, and I had like a rosé colored hair at one point. So we're sitting there and I was like, rosé partay, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's a t-shirt. So I'll write that stuff down on my phone.
You could have a collection just on your hair color. Your hair game, by the way, is like,
it's like nonstop.
I was asking about because your color now, like, how do you describe
Apparently
it
they call it like tortoiseshell. There's like names for my hair.
Oh my
yes.
God, jacket in the hair now.
It's pretty crazy. Yeah, I get a lot of hits on Instagram about my hair color. It's really funny.
Is there like a color you wouldn't ever dye it?
I actually dyed it. No. I was like, I've been through every color. I thought for sure I'd never dye it red. I've totally been red.
You've been like all shades.
I've been
red.
all shades, but I haven't done black, and I don't think I'll ever do black because it's very hard to get back from black.
Okay.
That's like a really dark color.
Yeah,
so I just don't know if it's like for me.
I feel like you're too like you have to have a certain.
It's funny because like if I get too dark, I'm obviously originally brunette, but if I go too dark, I don't feel like my personality. It's like almost as if people think of me as like being like super like dark and mysterious.
Edgy, yeah.
And like I'm definitely have edge to my style, but I like to have like the fun part of like being a little bit blonde. So I've just been kind of experimenting with highlights.
I love it. Well, let's look at some of because we have to just go through some of the sayings on the shirts.
This is one of my favorite t-shirts. I love the pop of color, especially like underneath like a leopard jacket. It's super cute.
So how would you pair, like, would that just be sort of like, because you can kind of make it a casual day, or you can dress it up,
or
right?
you can totally dress it up. For casual, I would just usually throw it with jeans and a cool jacket, or even shorts and like cool boots. But for dressing it up, I usually do like a leather pant, and then like a cool like either leopard or a cool shag jacket, and then heels. It's really fun. I mean, t-shirts are so great.
Because you wouldn't think, people probably wouldn't be so like, do I wear heels with a t-shirt?
Yeah, I totally am into that. Especially I'm no joke, like first dates. Oh, with my husband, my first day, I was like, you don't want to try too hard where you're like dressed up.
Right.
And so it's like, I've always been that type of person that I'm like, I like to be a little bit more casual, but like still cool. And so I'll throw like jeans on with heels and a t-shirt. And it's just like, it's like the cool girl. Yeah, and you're like, this is who I am.
Yeah.
So there's Surf Paris. This one's obviously inspired by my friends. Let's brunch.
Who do you brunch with? I mean, I think we know, obviously, Vanessa must be included in that all the time.
And work out with her because she's really, really good in shape and stuff. But I mean, I have like a really amazing core, couple of friends that I just like love to hang out with. My girlfriend Shelly, my girlfriend Sam, Kim, Vanessa. We all will, live next to each other, so it's really easy.
I think we all just want to be part of your squad, pretty much.
Oh my gosh, girl squad.
Squad goals right there.
No.
I had to ask also with Vanessa, because you both are like, I mean, you are the epitome of like fashion trendsetters.
Oh, thanks.
Everybody wants to dress like you. Everyone wants to look like you guys. When you guys, do you go shopping together a lot?
It's funny, we used to go shopping together all the time, and it's very us to pick out the same exact thing, but we style it
I was gonna ask, are you guys
completely different ways.
So you're totally different.
Totally different style, but we are drawn to the same things. However, I love shopping online, so that's changed up my shopping game. I don't really like shop as much.
That's changed up my shopping game too.
Yeah.
And I only just started getting into that.
Oh man, I've been into it for like years. It's something that's so amazing. It's like Christmas. You get a box. It's like pretty awesome. Shopping bags
just get
are so old school.
And then your website, the Haute Mess. Your blog, the Haute Mess. If you haven't read it yet, it's like a girl's guide to life, basically.
Thank you.
It's everything. It's everything you need to know. It's so relatable also, which I think is great. What made you want to start that?
Really, it was just, I really wanted a site to where my fans could, kind of just something that where I could share, actually, because there's a lot of contributors who contribute content to it.
Right.
And I wanted to kind of share my audience with them. But what we made about the voice of the hot mess is just because I feel like a hot mess pretty much all the time.
I think we all do, right?
I mean, I feel like
when we
do.
Think we're put together, we're really like
sometimes a hot mess.
Actually a hot mess.
And I recall telling my husband, like when we first started dating, I was like, oh, I'm such a hot mess right now. If only you saw me at my best. And he was just like, what? You're great.
But
and
guys like that, right?
Guys love
They're
it. And
into
it's
that.
like, it's just embracing that. And we could strive to be perfect, but it's really about embracing the hot mess within all of us and just, figuring our, stuff out. So I wanted a site that kind of represented that.
And you also have a makeup line that's coming out. I have to get to that because you tweeted a picture on Instagram actually of the packaging.
Yeah, Illuminate Cosmetics.
Packaging is everything, right?
I mean, for me, it's not everything. Like the makeup has to be good too, but yes, the packaging is like what gets your eye, I think. So
and that comes out in the spring?
That comes out in the spring. Yeah, I'm really excited about it. The packaging it's like crazy. Like you don't know all these things of how like it takes so long. Like for makeup, we've been working on it for the last year. It takes like a year to make to make lipstick,
really?
And it's so long. It's crazy.
That's crazy.
We're like Signorelli. It is such a fast-paced world in fashion. Like we're already doing the fall 2016 line. Like it should have been done yesterday, pretty much. So with Illuminate, it was just like the packaging was so important to me, and so I went to the factory the day it was being made, like the day they were printing the packaging, and I had to like sign off on the rose gold color because rose gold could go copper or like brown, so it had to be like perfect rose gold. So I was there and I saw it like being made, and it's just really awesome to see an idea of yours come to life.
That's awesome. We have to get to some fan questions for you really quickly.
I love fan questions.
So this is from @Ashley Columbia. She wants to know, what was the best thing about being part of High School Musical? Love you, Ashley.
Aw, that's so sweet. The best thing about being part of High School Musical, I guess like gaining that whole family. Just 5 of them, between Vanessa, Zach, Corbin, Monique, and it's just Lucas. We have been a family ever since, so I think that was like the best, part of that.
This is from @Dragon sorry if I'm pronouncing this wrong, ATYS. We miss you singing. Any chance you'll record a new album?
That's so funny. I always get singing questions from the fans.
Like I have to ask that, of course.
Right now there is no plans, but I am in the studio recording, just trying to obviously I'm such a huge fan of music, and my husband is a musician. We have a studio in our house, so it's like I'm always like having fun.
Are you ever
recording.
gonna do something together?
Probably not. He's like busy doing like other stuff. Like he's been composing a lot, so we kind of just like do separate things. But if I'm ever I want to record this, he's like super down to do it. But yeah, I've just kind of been like feeling out, what I would want to do and what direction I want to go in. But there's no plans to come out with it yet.
Okay, well, you heard it here. And then lastly, from What If Lucas, could you share anything about the movie Charming? Are you excited to work with Demi and Avril?
I've already recorded Charming, but because it's an animation, we're not in the same room at the same time, so I didn't see Avril or Demi, but I did record a song for it with them, and it's pretty epic. It's so much fun. I think it's going to be a really cute animation.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on everything. I mean, you are like, I don't know how you do it. It's insane. I mean,
I have to have my coffee in the morning. That's it.
That's probably one of the slogans, right?
Yeah, there's a Need Coffee t-shirt.
Need coffee. So. We post that on our Young Hollywood Instagram pretty much every morning because we're like,
good.
Everyone relates.
It's my favorite.
You all need coffee.
You have to have a cup of coffee to start the morning.
We should get one now, actually. Awesome. Well, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.